91.1, the heartbeat of the people. Yeah. Woke up this morning with a rhythm in my soul. Turned the dial and felt the vibe, it made me whole. Every word, every song felt like home to me. You bring the stories, bring the love, bring the harmony. From Accra to Tama, morning to the night, you're the sound that keeps us free. Every voice, every dream, every melody, you're the voice of you and me. Hey, oh, Energy Radio, playing loud and true. 91.1, we're feeling you. The voice of our community, every wanna be. You bring the soul, the truth, the groove.
Okay, ebranya wi adu eblason se ene awie yetena se na dwumadia ya tundi energy sports fan ya de matiefo nyina ene awie yi masin kunya na mutie energy 91.1 o ya kire be na simansia aboapa awia donko ho ma wie mfi se nom yensa na dwumadie ni yesodo so na afi dwumadie di wo no ye de ama atiefo nyina bedwafo nyina aye krado ewo efia ha TJ aye krado citizen coach I crado Samsung technician on duty Facebook ono na handle na fe bibia atimi akọ live on Facebook our energy 91.1 me pacho ye frami Joseph Asanfiro Crucia metram edi ama miankasa menua pani nidin edi Mickey the General ensem bebre ne aboabo ano a ene awie ya transia ye de ema abusuafo nyina ebedi kan kọ amono ne na afi akwaje amono ne nsem yefiri ho ebeba fi na afi di aka ofi nso no ya transe ye di nkomo edama abusuafo nyina citizen coach at transe citizen ma ha bibia boko de
flavor
bibia boko de
boko yeshia ya che
amane enti nuda
bibia be fine
nyam ko pon de sa no ye na de
enya ne ntie se ona na nimpon
unya ne ntie wo hen
you know kakra bibia be fine
unya ne ntie wo hen
se unza asem de ba ira anuma bi be who ogu yasum na bi aso aye fine
mate
ati azie
me Judy
die hye wodin
be Judy
ye do ye support too
obende
time
obende
general so tia na echi kakra
aha
ndi ye mo na baso
e be bia be fine bia be fine Sunday se ba no aha Sunday se ba no
ndi aba ne yaba
yes
ndi ye na ye be di nkomo bebre
mate ase
nya senketwa
mate ase mate ase
fine
bia be kama adwuma ne den bet oye de la obe I say we don't say ato sama aduani mu no oye de la obedi eti Mr. Samu Opoku technician on duty adwuma ne den pa say adwuma ne dos no so obe wares enti endorse ne nyi de obehunu ni eti no ho asam ano no sima nwotwe abapa wi adonko ye nche ye common ne citizen coach ene de ko ba de aka bia wadaroma ye beto aso citizen wadaroma yenko.
All right, Flavor, mami na wase na mencha ha energy sports for Brianna son say you too far. Na ye kone na nkrofo cross ni ye de nsem e ko twi cobra ma de bra high energy 91.1 the voice of our community. Still ye betina nkonya so na ye de nsem na ba na me pacho de tie ni say unum say eye abebremu ana me starting na unum say abebremu ano de tie ni say aircraft champions league so and aircraft confederation and so asase enche premier stage no me pacho say ene sitie Ghana eye kro bia Kumasi Asante Kroko mo metema no wo enso ebebori atia eye Kawara United eye Kawara United wo enso that game no betimi abaso me pacho de tie ni say wo after that game no mo wini a wo ne eye Woja Casablanca from eye Morocco enya senketwa me pacho away from that no CAF Champions League no pacho de tie ni say eye bibia ni Go Stars wo enso na ehim Franca no enso eriama Ghana enya senketwa na that game no wa wo betimi awin no eye premier stage no wo be hia eye team ana say Timane Didi East Ending Lion and I say US Monterrey in Morocco enya senketwa eno so next runner we enso ne kakra me pacho efia bibremu a eba me de eba na me tufa enso e de akopiem e wa amana ne yakodi nkomo no enso de afiru a de tie se na no me bebreki enso e de ma se boya ne din enso de Inigo Martinez ono so betima ja Barcelona etim no wa kwa de tie se boy no na no ene 3 days ago ana me be ka kire se boy no wono so kwambia so ofri eye Barcelona na Barcelona ofri no a lot of reasons and a boy no enso agi tum se obekọ sanse players ya Barcelona for one patcho omuto assign no ansha by about 15th of August omuntimi register omo na Inigo Martinez and I said scanner ogie o Barcelona catch no na ye almost be 15 million euros so enya senketwa si sa boy no eja sa vacancy ni to say players ya womo so assign no goalkeeper ni dindi Juan Garcia womo team di nako sanso na player friend say Marcus Rashford okobo loan enso de Aston Villa wono so omu team de nako ento omu hwani mu say two players we womu betimi aye na no pa me da sorry de anoma bia ho agumasum from Spain Mountain so say de tia ne say anhwa Juan Garcia no anhwa na bridge yeso atimi agba womu so entimi register na enya senketwa me pacho we enso ne kakra efiri oba me jamu dia ma na so far so good transfer market no players ne de other teams no omugusu to na de tia ne say Chelsea enra womu so after say club world cup no womu so atimi ebo mu official game against Bayer Leverkusen na womu twa omo ekane mienu a enya senketwa na boy a friend say William Estevao me Canada boy no ogino me na enso we game ni sanso na abrante first say Jamie Osei-Gelten wono from new sensation Borussia Dortmund wono so di agro na no a wa wo hwe game ni bia no wo so gitu mu say Chelsea for so far so good womo so omo performance no enso etimi koso a enya senketo enti omo hwe animu say kwambia so no beginning of the season no ebe next week mu or na season no so me pacho eno so etimi astache enya senketo a nanura me pacho matches a eno so eto form our club na say club friendly matches no same NCT Chelsea womo etena ho ehye Bayer Leverkusen me pacho kanimi no a womo so etimi antimi ante William Estevao one 18th minute obogo ni baako Samsung the new sensation wako Gino Omena enso e club World Cup no Joe Pedro one from Brighton one so the baako kan wa 90th minute na Chelsea for one so ya adwuma no kama enso enya senketwa me pa Chelsea Sportivo Monaco one tena afie ema Inter Milan from Italy ekotwa omo economy no mutimu baako Lautaro Martinez one 60th minute no wonya go na branch defense Bonnie one so etimi nya go no baako edema Inter Milan na de atia no say Brentford one tena afie ni eye Borussia eye Mönchengladbach so edi Bonnie de atia no say kowie 2-2 enya senketwa Newcastle United edi how ene ne mrante no one so tena afie ene Espanyol edi Bonnie 2-2 ene koye nyame adoma ne de atia no say eye club friend so enso etimi ba na de atia ni me pacho yiwasum na tie ni ye pa 68 minutes ene dadue de atia no say abo 114 eye PM enya senketwa me pacho Manchester United womoso ene eye Fiorentina from Italy de aboani de atia no say eye 1-1 ene so atofoma enya senketwa 68 minutes Osbeck enso ene Sunderland enso de aboani 11 minutes ago obia so entimi break the virginity of the game me pacho FC Cologne one eye 130 ya no one Atalanta Bergamo from Italy Mainz 05 Trafie no Strasbourg from France enso de aboani Union Berlin no one Olympiacos Perouse enso de aboani Samsung na Werder Bremen any Udinese from Italy aya Burnley ebetna Tepmore no one Lazio Samsung and Everton any AS Roma enya senketwa me pacho Leeds United enso ni AC Milan West Ham United enso ni Lyon Metropole Wolverhampton Wanderers any aya Celta Vigo enya senketwa me pacho de chen se Hoffenheim enso tinafie no omo ni aya Mainz 05 enso de aboani me pacho Newcastle United Omoso a game no ebetimi asa baso biom na de tia no se sa game no enso eya 3 pm mi jam e dia ma wo mo ne Atletico Madrid enso de bebani sanso na VAB Stuttgart wo mo betena fie na wo mo ne Bologna from Italy enso de abani Arsenal yetim no me pacho ye bo enso de tia eya Athletic Club de Bilbao enya senketwa Nico William eni Nakula team no yeso ene ye bo 4 pm enya senketwa Brighton ho Fabian wono enso ne Wolfsburg Fulham and Eintracht Frankfurt FC Lens and RB Leipzig Sansona aya Rennes and Genoa FC Bournemouth ebatina aya fitness fair stadium no one aya Real Sociedad Sansona Olympic aya Lyon enso ne Getafe Sansona Marseille enso 5 pm no me pacho one Aston Villa enso enya sengetwa na Napoli ebatina aya Diego Armando Maradona Stadium ni oni Girona from Spain enso edia boni me pacho Real Betis enso ene aya Malaga enya senketwa we enso ne matches kakra wo Nottingham Forest enso 6 pm na 6:45 one aya Kodashia enso edi bebani Palermo enso ene Man City Sansona aya Valencia enso ene aya Torino from Italy me pacho we enso ne matches ewo ho ene dadua mi jajamu enso diama still ha Energy Sports Far 91.9 yaguso atenkonya so nsam no de bebre wa ha na community show no nyame ya adoma ochina Sunday enya senketwa na de tie ne se Crystal Palace wone Liverpool eno 2 pm enya senketwa na de tie ne Rofra empanifo enso bonidi se onkohwe game no so no enso Chris Kavananga wono ena ekwakohwe game no so ama bibia enso akoso enya asenketwa me pacho match no ebeba so ewo England for omu stadium Wembley Stadium enya senketwa me pacho matches enso egusu ebekoso ewo ho na club friend no me pacho nyame aduma Napoli wono so ochina anopa 9 am no matches ebebo wono so ene team anidini Saroto enso edibebo ani AC Milan no enso ebebo tia Chelsea enya sankete Chelsea omoso ebebo omo match enso de tia Milan Borussia Dortmund enso ene Juventus Sunderland womo ebetena fie me pato 3:30 no womo no Rio Vallecano Toulouse enso ene Sevilla eno 5 p.m. Barcelona me pacho wamo so ni Como ses Fabregas ni team no Italy eno 7 p.m. sanso na Birare wone Aston Villa the way enso no nyame aduma kira Sunday eno so matches eno so ebeto for ma mi jamu enso ediamao enti away from that no me pacho de tie ne se ukowani enso kopiom footballers wamo so adwo mo me na in terms of dressing me pacho first 5 tough and also atimi aba na me pacho flavor de tienie boya ni din enso Tio Hernandez wono no wasina kan enso de ma AC Milan emprempren de wa Johnny Ahila enso wa Saudi Pro League no sasuna Julius Kunde yese dressing de won fa ni agro na ni jiwu papa yese nka wi ase de nkoja bobo a nka wono so betimi a dressing sasuna Desire Due Paris Saint-Germain wono so ewo ho ana ono so eto so miensa ana Kylian Mbappe Real Madrid wono so eto so 9 sasuna Eduardo Camavinga wono enso asina kan enso edema Real Madrid woto so numa wono so edeko na me pacho BBC me pacho yiwasum na tie ni ye pa in the year 2023 Barcelona me pacho sign this year womo so etimi ye no flavor me pacho yiwasum na de tie ne se womo de Joe Felix ekoi Sansuna Inigo Martinez womo de ne koi boya ni Didi Romeo womo de ne koi Akan good guy after UEFA Champions League no wo Man City wo enso kopio Barca wono so wokoi ana Joe Cancelo wono so ekoi na 2 years down the line me pacho de tie ne say so far so good sa players we nyina wo mo Barcelona team no woko the new no boy friend say Inigo Martinez wono woko Ahila wono so ekoka Ronaldo enso ewo ho encheye ana Ronaldo propose eche Ahila se anase aunasa se nka obeya nka boy ye friend say Joe Felix no wono ana di ni play ebekọ akofa no so far Inigo Martinez wono so eko enti Barcelona Joe Felix me pacho okoi Sansuna Inigo Martinez nanu ya transfer saga aba waji atum so obekọ ana Romeo wono so free Barcelona Ike Gundogan wono so afri ho Samsuna boy ya fan say Joe Cancelo wono enso sina kan enso edema Ahila Saudi Pro League no me pacho we enso ne kakra afri oba na me pa top richest honors in football history me pacho yiwasum na tie bia na utim ni owner oni sika sa what ya say enti de tie ne say Sheikh Mansour wono ana etosumie no na de tiam se Mohammed Sama wono ye owner Newcastle $400 million wo sika papa na se player we odi na chi a wode ne beko na de tiam se Sheikh Mansour wono etosumie no wono Manchester City okuta omo na de tiam se $31 million $31 billion sika pa no me pa chom Diacha Martinez no wono Red Bull Salzburg $24 million one also ni what no na de tie ni say Roman Abramovich former Chelsea for omo na no $14.3 million what they call ana Andre Aglani one Juventus me pacho de tie ni say one $14 million one also ne net water one also they call Philip Anzolotes no one president de ma Elad Galazi $10.9 million me pacho Stan Kroenke Arsenal ye board no Arsenal ye boss no one de kuta Arsenal sika de one so o bi papa what also enso me pacho 7 or $10.7 million what they call ana Nasser Al-Khelaifi odisika Tom Prada no Paris Saint-Germain for president no one $80 million one also they call ana Gian John no one president at the ma Inter Milan $7.4 million ana Dieter Hope one na to so 10 me patcho Hofiam ukopiom enso awo German Bundesliga ni ma one so ade $7.3 million one so ade koi na de tianie still yeguso atenkunya so ade ensam ne ba na top 10 richest club in the year 2025 me patcho today you assume na tianie de tianie say selective wine na bia na wo party AS Napoli womo enso wo ho $2 billion womo so nyai in the year 2025 womo de ko start new season 25-26 ɛyɛ season no me pacho Borussia Dortmund wo munya 1.95 million wo mo so de kɔ akakakra na nko mo so de ebe 2 billion bi na o mo so de kɔ ana de tie ne sɛ Juventus 13 wo mo so e da 30 for wo mo wɔ ɛyɛ 1.8 million a wo mo so de kɔ ana RB Leipzig 1.6 million ana Atletico Madrid enso ɛwɔ Spain ne ɛyɛ 1.4 million dollars ya wo mo de kɔ Associación Sportivo ɛyɛ Roma Roma no me pacho 1.25 million dollars Inter Milan enso ebeto so ɛyɛ 17 na de tie ne sɛ 1.2 million dollars ana AC Milan na wo mo so buy 1.1 million dollars ana de tie ne sɛ West Ham the Hammers wo mo ɛwɔ London Stadium ɛwɔ England wo mo so enya 990 million dollars ya wo mo so de kɔ Aston Villa wo mo so nya 950 million a wo mo so de kɔ wo mo to so ɛyɛ 20 enya senke 20 wey enso ene kakra efiri wo ba medi ejamu enso dia ma na de tie ne sɛ notable ɛyɛ legends a wo mo so secure advantage me patcho yi wo so we untante we ahaya na abeti energy sports far na de tie ne ɛyɛ players a holidays omo no omo girlfriend omo kɔ no omo so omo kɔ dodo omo kakra no de tie ne sɛ ɛyɛ Eder Militao wono we Real Madrid player wono di kan yesi wo call ya na wo se kwambia se wo se ye ware wono edi kan Endrich wono ye Madrid Sam Radio wo hye no ma 9 jersey enso de Real Madrid me patch 18 years pe na wadie wono so wo kware ababa wa ye fen Gabriel Maranda no wono so timi wa na holidays no mo koye na Ronald Arajo Barcelona wo ware abranche ababa wa ni didi Abi Oliveira wono so ede ne koy ana abranche a ni din enso de Michael Olise otoso e nan Aston Villa Eddie Ederson ne wife no ne din no ana Luis Diaz boy no wono so Bayern Munich prempren ye ho na odi ne djuma wo ware ababa wa ye fe ne Gerard Pace wono so de otoso nsia ana Gerard Bowen wono West Ham ono so aware ababa wa ye fe ne Danny Dyer wono so de ne kwai ana Martin Odegaard Arsenal ye captain no me pacho ware ababa wa ne din dancer Helene wono so de kwai na the most club wono so sika the last 10 years sika wono so spend any do ma lose history no say na sitie na me pacho we ebia 5 and 6 bi na me de ama na ye koyanim na de tie ne say Arsenal ye to so 5 yes you spend 1.4 billion euros since 2015 me pacho players aye de omo ba no you assume na tenye 175 signings yaye ana de tie ne say sika ya hwere 473 million we enso a enya segetwa na players a wo mo so ya ton wo mo no 162 we enso ni sika ya Arsenal for yeso yatimi ahwere eni de enya any players a wo mo so ba wo mo so antimi amabo a ya ton wo mo Paris Saint-Germain France ana wo mo butuo de tie ne say wo mo so sika o ma spend 1.884 million wo mo so de ko players wo mo do makọ anase team no atono de tie ne say 208 players sika o manya 822 million euros ana players ya wo mo so atimi aton wo mo no wo mo ton 202 players ya wo mo so do kwa sika o ma hwere enka player ne ba nka faso o mo benya no wo mo so de tie ne say 1.1 million o mo so alusu anya asenkito Manchester City the Sky Blues Pep Guardiola ene ne mrantie no me pacho say enso na City de tie ne say Pep Guardiola wo mo so in the last 10 years no say enso na tie almost spending 211 billion euros 253 players wo mo enso edu o ba o musika na se mfaso a o manya no 956 million o mo so o manya ana 245 players a wo mo so aton no enti gab no header nya wide sa ana sika o mo so lusu no 1.1 million euros a wo mo so mo lusu sika kakra na de tiense Chelsea Almighty the Blues say upel wo mo na world champions na de tiense say Chelsea for wo mo so wo mo spend 2.73 billion euros wo mo de ko sika de wo mo spend bi papa na de tiense say 322 players wo mo so edu o maba ana sika o mo so anya ono de tienie omo enso income no 141 149 million euros a enya asengepta ana players o maton omo no 303 na se no so wide no ana se gab no header enye kesisa ana sika o mahwere 1.23 million euros omo de ko na top goalkeepers ya almost in their last minute almost show goals a changing game no me pacho and also last 5 na my concern from Alisson Becker Liverpool against West Bromwich Albion in the year 2021 what be a miracle no ana Pobi Paul Robertson one of Tottenham against Watford in 2007 ana Tim Howard one Everton against Bolton in 2012 ana Peter Schmeichel and Manchester against Rotterdam United one also etimi ye eno 1995 30 years then they lie enya sengeto away enso ne kakra efiri obastor energy 91.9 the voice of our community eguso etim kunya so ede nsam ne ba na me pacho de etia ne se ukopiem enso ewo Real Madrid me pacho yiwasum na Real Madrid boya ye fe ne se Gonzalo Garcia boy no assign new deal until 2035 years enya sengeto na Xabi Alonso say yen kan fa nkyere wo say boy no wono so ne priority Real Madrid wo hwe se nkobe kura no na wono so be one of the greatest midfielders and I say attacker edema Real Madrid after Karim Benzema enya sengeto the way enso no kakra me pacho efiri ehoba na Ballon d'Or na asem no no controversy ahyase na tije de tienie goalkeeper ni din Gigi Donnarumma Gianluigi Donnarumma no wono sina kan enso de ma Paris Saint-Germain seku guase wono Borussia Dortmund ana Denzel Dumfries wono Inter Milan Desire Doué ana wono sina kan de ma Paris Saint-Germain Erling Haaland Manchester City Jude Bellingham Real Madrid Arsenal new sensation no boy and din Victor Gugures no wono otimi meki apa enya senkito Ashraf Hakimi Paris Saint-Germain ana Hurricane Edward wono Bayern Munich Robert Lewandowski Barcelona and odini juma ana de tiane se Kvicha Kvaratskhelia Paris Saint-Germain de omo players ne de kamia se enko mu nyina so enya nominees wo ho Lautaro Martinez Inter Milan Alex McAllister de tiane se Liverpool and odini juma sanso ana Ousmane Dembele say wono na LED chart na enya sengetwa wono enso epiem wo Kylian Mbappe Lotin wono so piem ana Scott McTominay after just a season wo free Manchester joining Napoli no wono so atuma making into the Ballon d'Or squad ya enya sengetwa Joe Neves enso etimi piem ana Nuno Mendes the new boy no wono so age no mena enya senketwa Paris Saint-Germain and odina djuma na Michael Olise wono so epe Kopama enso timi pio na the chance tie for controversial issue bi ahyase ekoso na the chance say English media no wo ma hyase tantru omo se omo ntiase se boya nidi edi Kopama enko na atimi apiem Ballon d'Or list so na the tie yes player nidi Enzo Fernandez Sansuna Moses Caicedo players wey under review omo performance no me pacho na ekedua into Facebook live no yanzu yedam ukopiem eno ye energy what you say energy FM no u type energy na now the 91.1 FM asoso ubon se yedam ayede ensam no eba na de tie ne se English media no do start here Jamie Carragher Thierry Henry Daniel enso beka bo se wo ma ye unfair to Chelsea san say de tie ne se wo so no adwo me na papa Chelsea say wo na world champion na ye koye nominee na Paris Saint-Germain omu players ko be 10 wo so nyina enso edi atima piem enya sengetwa na de tie ne se papa ni din edi Thierry Henry Daniel wo no Arsenal ye former player Barcelona wo siakan kakra enso de mamo wo se French football magazine wo ma anya de san se nyaatwum ana sabi wo mo so no nkabeya nkade no wo mo hwe no mo sisam san se boya ne din edi Enzo Fernandez ana ɛyɛ Moses Caicedo wɔn nyinaa enso etimi edizevo ɛyɛ nominee na wɔnte aseɛ sɛ Williams Poncho sanso ana ɛyɛ Marquinhos Correa wɔn ɛyɛ captain de ma Paris Saint-Germain wɔn nyinaa no na wɔn performance no sɛbi ɛhɛda ni soro saa na wɔnte aseɛ sɛ players wei wɔn so etimi meki into the squad ya wei enso ne kakra me pacho efiri hɔ ɛba yegu so still ya tenkonya so ensam no de bebre wɔ na English ɛyɛ club no wɔn so nominee a wɔn nya in Ballon d'Or na say ɛna sitie ɛyɛ Mohamed Salah Liverpool Erling Haaland wɔn so etimi piem ɛyɛ Cole Palmer sanso na ɛyɛ Virgil ɛyɛ Van Dijk Victor ɛyɛ Gukures na Arsenal yɛ new sensation no McAllister from Vet wɔn na sese ni boarding ɛwɔ England sanso na Declan Rice we enso ni players ya wɔn so yɛ na Bradley Barcola wɔn ɛyɛ Paris Saint-Germain player in last 3 years wofiri ɛyɛ Lyon enso join ni Paris Saint-Germain 22-23 me pacho tie Stares no ɛyɛ pa de tie ne sɛ boy no wɔbɔ ɛyɛ 20 ɛyɛ games 7 goals 9 assists in the year 2022-23 ɛde ma Lyon na 23-24 ɛyɛ 30 games 5 goals and 10 assists enso de ma ɛyɛ Paris Saint-Germain ana wɔsa ɛkɔ last season 24-25 51 goals 23 goals 51 games na boy 23 goals and afei so 21 assists wey enso ne Bradley Barcola eno so free na kachia eno ba na boya wono so far so good wo gini di enso ewo eya tintankase no so no eya Benjamin Sesko wono from RB Leipzig watima join Manchester na transfer market bi enso aya prediction
okay Breneko ye ni mfansina yamranti citizen coach na otene nka se ode amano ne nsem nyina no atimi ede aba ohwe akere bre na sima aduasa enan abapa awia donko ho energy sports far na yetinkonya so ayede ema atifo nyina ene awia TJ atenase ensemu a coach ede tudwane bedi nkomo na afie hu de ko ene de ba wadaroma se wutie ene awia ya akasme du na no miensa ba bebia ho ne de atum no do adwenkyere atimi de abansan se tikro enko agina 0535500316 0535500316 anasi 0535556616 na odo adwenkyere so atimi ede aba TJ memo ha bibia bokọ de
mejo flavor
ye ache
oh za wow here see the movement is it here
TJ
easy
TJ
flavor
TJ
ma feel set to ma feel set to
se echi na nimu nyina bia ye kama
bibia de din
boko
sanete
TJ
flavor
all right abusuafo ebedi nkomo na afia hu de ko ene de eba ene ewe TJ yenhwemo no nsemo a coach ede bae no Ballon d'Or no mu se edi hu nchinu a finalist na timi aba mani mi mani nyina atimi aba na se tips no ene nkofo bibre give so said that the ka kona no na between Urendine Osman Dembele and the Aminama as usual a couple of players by a surprise no any title contender said this season Ballon d'Or e be man no TJ any man nyina boma team nyina on se boma team on England for no call final that anti-man so see my England for no GA you share the chances of obi betima Ballon d'Or both e man no enemy man nyina TJ
me da say flavor em say do di kan em say yeshi ya che
yes of course
yo em say engagement bi ni ade ntiama yeah o say di nema bi tutu
amanema ni nti
sanete
ye de bi
ye de tutu ye na say sa be die ibi ade na kwan
matwase onya
yes kwan me da say bebre ni sa akwanya yi encha kase mfa nkoma atiefo say omo koso adi no kure no my so loyal to Energy Radio 91.1 FM nyame nkoso inshallah
unim say seasons na ashas ya ne sa major leagues ni bi English Premier League nyame adom a next week ni be start but me no ka say sima aduasa enson na ye bo South Africa Melody Sundowns 1 Chippa United 0
Wow.
and it me koso
Wow.
yes
Wow. Is that chance no more community shield?
yes
Yeah, and not just
Ashasia
Akajagum.
yes
Sanity.
was another investors no so yes
Sanity. Na man phones why crado. Abo phones.
Oh yes.
Eno mo ya ready.
Bibia.
On be kajagum.
The honey fight
Bet
there,
ne
no.
be adwuma. Flavor. Easy o. Flavor, when it comes to the Ballon d'Or, no, I'm saying right from inception, from the Ballon d'Or no started here, we have players are there more. In fact, growing up, no players be a winning Ballon d'Or, no say you're so exceptional. What I say, I can say we player we a winning Ballon d'Or. I to say we or the mufua, you couldn't have any money, but for about 2 years down the line, no. Players we need here,
yes.
but omunye so exceptional. Well, last year Rodri player yo.
Rose Cascante
No, onye so outstanding player. What you say player we there? Oh, you so outstanding now from so be.
but say I share records the nipa no.
No, records for records in there. You can't throw it away. Records the year under review. So just say, I fear no etwemo no player ne modern mo nyina. E kan nyina sie ni kan nyina bom. Near media rating, near media case, Nippo will deserve us. But time one with a mefa man here, but time one a Messi di win here. But time Ronaldo do what was away a chinny be any home was a player with dear. Would not pack so no bobola. Messi, I mean, say FIFA na on ye realistic in some of his decisions. I can't select your money. Messi and Ronaldo, they easily fall in. I mean, we have ball on mobile because they are playing active football.
But say Ballon d'Or no qualify as Europe.
Yes.
By way or air NASA, which is Saudi Pro League.
But was about they were talking about the world, but it's, I think that fine. But it's about time or say or training FIFA training tentacles.
Ballon d'Or is a French magazine. FIFA there. First joining a FIFA Ballon d'Or. The French magazine versus FIFA. This time around, FIFA 10 for FIFA best.
And a French for
this is Ballon d'Or, a French magazine.
Fine, but maybe from me point of view, no.
Yeah.
Sana me hono because right from
senka a joint say a quantity for FIFA Ballon d'Or and can argue say and kabe say and FIFA ebe joining all the leagues nina.
Of course,
we a French magazine.
But what say French magazine, it makes it somehow biased.
Ronaldo and Messi, they are not.
No, but what's you? But it makes it somehow biased in a way because you are looking at the world. If it is not the world, then forget about it. And then it's in Africa, you can get selected few beer on betimia qualify into it.
Okay.
So what I say, but I could say, am I bias towards a certain dimension and a certain area B? So what I say, which to me is unfair. But nevertheless, we have players here, nominees here for Ballon d'Or. Remember no, Dembele. Say. No beer table Dembele until World Club Championship ya mokobo ya final no.
Okay.
Well hunu kutukua no afa kura ihye mo no. Chelsea mo frame yi. Woni bedia to say on that particular match no. Say no can be no more day can.
Dembele or the fraud the day.
No, Dembele on that day.
Uncle Ye.
He was nowhere to be found. Even at the point in time, no na me kura me say Dembele o game mu. I was looking out for him. Say, me won't cry no. Not just say, ultimately say Chelsea. I eclipse no. I say eclipse of the moon. What I say, ya can't shama. I think a game plan at Chelsea di kuomono. It worked out for them. But nonetheless, when you one particular match now, bet me they judge the whole season of a player. The more than more. So what I say. Auntie, me no may just me ye nipa miensa to me. Okay, crucial to me. Me jidi say sa Ballon d'Or. Yes, so ye who so. What you say? Ne eba. Sa nipa miensa me hu mudin wom.
Okay.
What you say? One Dembele.
What you say Dembele beat Marini
Metepo Dembele.
ahead of Lamine Yamal.
Oh, Lamine Yamal is a good guy. He's
Okay.
a good, but here, the matches our bono. Okay, I'm not talking about age-wise and experience-wise because FIFA doesn't look at it. Okay, but if FIFA take into consideration that a unidia, I mean, who say, it should go for Dembele. So what I say, because Lamine Yamal has more years ahead, but for now, dear, even though any age-wise now, you did a unipano, and I say you did a nominati, okay, because in the nomination in the that, and I just the dino, and I the modern more and so can't be near the you know, but when it dear, if we say Dembele, and Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Goalkeeper no.
I tell you, until the last match, you know,
But when say TJ Mibamu, what you say
Until-
in association football,
Yeah.
it seems say you're fair to goalkeepers.
exactly.
time
It has been
goalkeepers
so for a
deserve
long time.
awards.
Yeah, it has been so for.
I am
and
not
it's,
crediting only the goal scorers.
the goal scorers. I mean, I don't say I'm say goal scoring, you know. So no, yeah, and also Bois.
But this
in a
is
way,
Donnarumma has been exceptional.
Donnarumma has been an exceptional keeper. Many because even the finals now, normally Chelsea call Club World Cup. No? Finals, no.
Yeah.
Now me say side keeper no will be an outstanding, an obey a stumbling block between Chelsea and winning the cup. So what I say,
Yes.
because that guy is so huge. Okay, and if it takes only an exceptional player like the Iceman, Kopama, to be able to beat such a goalkeeper. And to me, dear, Ballon d'Or, no, Mete, Donnarumma, Dembele, and of course the Iceman.
Okay.
What I say, Kopama.
Okay. For now, we'll tip home.
Yes.
In the final four.
Final four, no. Okay, Mete Pusa and Krofowi. No, about three so far. Dembele, Donnarumma, and a friend
Kopama.
say Kopama. My for back on come say FIFA for no, if it not by racism. Or
This is not FIFA.
Sorry.
French magazine.
Yeah, French magazine. No, say any racism and take it better part of them. Then Jurasi, that guy.
Say Gurasi.
Jurasi.
Okay, Gurasi.
Yes. And to me, to put these four players there, the final list, you know, I'm going to be people.
Okay.
So to say, aha, it mean me dear. From my point of view, maybe I'm a transidi, repetitive, whoso, soniswa, sana mimi hono.
But I dare me there say Gurasi coming to this Ballon d'Or because what's Africa in him?
Of course. Since time one, a friend say, hey, upon we are winning, a winning, I think was it 95?
Yes.
It was 95, right?
Yeah.
A winning, you know, African player being winning build that. African player being winning build that. What I say, and the what Bemusa, and I'm praying, say, the final, you know, train or crown or bem. So Bemwa is a plus for Africa. So what I say, Jurasi is an exceptional guy. He makes goal scoring he makes it look so easy. So what I say, that guy, I love watching him. Obobo no out him say the self confidence was so high. It's so high. Say he doesn't struggle to score a goal. So what I say, when you have such a player, and I'm not surprised that the thing about San nominees. And you know, I remember it say, and I mean Donnarumma, Jurasi, the Iceman, Kopama, and Dembele.
Okay, until
These are my men.
until why you say we Lamine Yamal doing film now?
Oh, Lamine Yamal, dear.
It's not coming here.
No.
Okay.
Me, to me, no. That for
Okay.
Never said that for
Mate.
So what am I saying?
For first, here put you no so one and father and famano. Yeah, to abano say about so fan of here. Do better abano the man. Yenim say Ghana they better abano in now. Makutia Jing. Old media only better abano. Yes, inti o kwanka wanka better mama.
Oh, so many Michael Tiaje but this 4 players here, Mabu Bombudino. I think I would have given it to Dembele.
Okay, but that's
To
it.
us about that.
You man dey no quick one na you hwe do betima afa.
Oba Emma ne deɛ no so a ɛm sɛ Mata saa lady no
Yeah,
free Brazil.
Brazil.
Wagya to aso ama na of course she deserves it.
This season and this the idea under review.
No,
Matter deserve this under review.
No, under review. Na asɛm meka asɛm abɛsi
Oh,
asɛm
TJ.
so. No, meka asɛm abɛsi asɛm so. Wohwɛ mmerɛ atwa mu a ɛma no version no
Yes.
of Ballon d'Or no.
Yes.
Wagye more.
Okay.
Twɛn baby a wasase so a ɛwɔ
Mate.
sɛ so ɔtem ase. Aha. Ɛna ne din asɛ apue mu wɔ ha.
Okay.
Ne din apue mu wɔ ha o.
Yes.
Aha.
I know.
Eti ne din na apue mu wɔ ha no mo no. Ɛkyɛ sɛ she's a force to reckon with. So ɔtem ase.
Did you see this season as this season say was under performance or performances to the exception say we deserve.
Oh, the performance this season, no.
Although I'm a Copa America.
I'm a Copa America and Oboa
Brazil
Brazil.
Mamutimi win. Come from bench to score, equalize to score.
Of course.
And then he
Of
missed a
course.
penalty on the penalty
Age,
shootout.
maybe age was not on her side.
Yes.
Age.
She done an incredible job.
Of course, age was not on her side. In football or in athleticism, no, age counts really well.
Okay, into matter and then one.
Matter, me matter. And your friend say, your friend say, Sandy or Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore. And your friend say, Kedley, Steve Kedley. So they say, honestly, another good player. And Gonzalez, there's a player, Esther Gonzalez.
Esther Gonzalez.
We use 4 players here. But
I don't know Ibumati.
oh,
I don't know the word player when it comes to Mano, Alex Pitalex.
oh, I know the I know.
TJ, I'm telling you.
It will me you be
Maybe sound the way, but you share the performance of this players. Masuma Bumdi, Bomati, Antana Bomati. Now Alex Pitales,
especially more so exceptional.
Exceptional. So me and Sonny Jina put so I body room, and then this year, what she team the more day Esther right?
Yeah, Esther.
The more day Spain national team.
I know.
What do you mean more? Ubomati from we Alex Pitales. Who beside all the women's playing in the world? Because Alex Pitales
Yeah.
is the best.
No, I know.
I say be a memo because Messi is the best or
I know,
Ronaldo is the best.
but I'm seeing different thing from my angle.
Okay.
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 I'm seeing a different thing from my angle. Fine. True.
But
you
I know.
these people.
But one say
are
so
good
now,
that
so now
they deserve it.
Yes.
What I say, they deserve it. But men so no me home from, especially this girl, Esther. No.
Okay. With this statistics and what?
Yeah. And to me, if I have the vote, na me go vote to her. Me Esther no. Okay. But say them di can no. Your friend is saying.
But I'm so confused. Say we Esther head
Don't be
of
confused.
Bomati.
No, don't be confused.
Do you know say your ball FIFA women's World Cup we although England was the best I'm gonna win here and Spain toast me but the whole
Tournament. Best player.
Antana Bomati.
I know they are fan.
But we Antana Bomati say
No, and then fan home. And then fan home. Flavor, and then fan home.
Party.
So what am I say? And to me, these are the players that I tip. That one of them, but I tip Esther.
Okay.
To go for the Ballon d'Or for the women.
Okay.
So what am I say? It's been busy now. Yeah, the hormone na.
All right. But I say akasema mkrona afi no me no abo na afi akadon hre ba ko na no me sambo na dwumadi no. Ye de asi oti enkan ba bia Energy FM 91.1 wadaroma Energy Sports Far and etin konya so e de ba TJ and now tinen kanu coach e de amano nsem etime e de ba me tram e de ma menua Mickey the general ye frame Joseph Asanfrera Crucial me na mi trema bibia etime eko totin na TJ yen hwe 102 bi ansa na ye hu de eko na yen switch na afi ye mra bibrim na yen hwe nyame adom a CAF Champions League CAF Confederation Cup matches beat me abaso na bebaso won say na ye hyase e di efiri enkituom
preliminaries
yes na kwa kesim Akrobia Kumasi Sandoloko or CAF Confederation come against Nigeria club and friend Carrara United and me pacho so mu winia say Kotoko timi winia Ubisha with that Casablanca. And then yes, and
that is a tall order.
When we come to Champions League,
It's a tall order.
Gold Star versus JS Kabylie. A big game by our standard. Who will be
From Algeria.
With me, Asia East Lions, and now say US Munon Sadnat with me Shona. I didn't. Big games, and I beat my Ghana. Qualification to Africa recently. Dreams FC quite wonders. And the media ma. Yanshare sa omu tikoda ye. Yanshare Asante Koroko. And maybe be go start some Africa. I didn't be
say when it comes to Africa, both Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Bibiani Gold Stars. When you say Kotoko, when it comes to Africa, they have the experience.
Yes, of course.
Experience-wise, Kotoko have been in Africa for so many times, but Bibiani Gold Stars is their first time. So what I say, omo bredi kanya, omo de bora Africa. Na me ade me bompire ne say, ye free bibi baptism of fire. Say omo ko omo anim no, ana say omo team on behia omo na teams on behia omo no. Omo ntimi baptize omo in such a manner. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Ekwara United from Nigeria. I know there. And on again, no. Mesaka say, and on a say Ghana and Nigeria share. So they say, and yeah, now omo dear, yeah, Kotoko yido they can bypass them. Ombitimi Ediomai Hanam, but not to say, make an asano so now. Enquire by Rabrowajo, of course. Team wa abuano hu ye no. Ebe winning.
Okay.
But when you enter in such games without good preparations, of course, you'll be found wanting. So, and Midik say the Midik no Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they've been in Africa for a number of occasions. On a number of occasions, ultimately. And I believe they know the nook and crannies and the nitty-gritties, and of course, what goes into it when going into Africa. And the preparations, no, umbe putu nyama in place very well in order to overcome at least this first step. A friend is Ekwara United. They should be able to beat them. At least who beat you home and away. If not home and away, but draw home there, you should be able to beat them convincingly, to be able to move to the next stage. Me, I'm thinking about the next stage, which is Wydad Casablanca of Morocco. So what you want to say? And then a tall order, and then a tough.
Very a tough game.
Very tough game.
Because for me, me say Krabia Kumasi Asante Kotoko, all players are more. Any more than bomb Ghana Premier League, you know. Omit me Ashekara United.
Omit Ashekara
Without Casablanca is a
without Casablanca, a tall order. A mountain
without a Casablanca, no matter of 6-0 in a way. Some board coach.
Yes,
they give him 6-0 in a way.
And you know, I say, Oma Brio Krum Pen. So
and then the sadness is that when say about North American Africans now, it's very difficult for Ghana.
Very difficult. I don't know. My name say, me no. Bibi am transit say, yeah. Flavor. They be me fan so ko school. Na they be nipa baako. Oko no brimu. Oko bia no brimu no bulew. I mean, can't you sit down and then devise a special way bia? Obetimi ede abuni panibi. And I say, wait me so the atria for nipa no so. Did they be ana? Sa North African team see. Ombe brie sa from wadi sa. So that say, Flavor, they be an ombe brie sa. They be a ye progress. E be a timi progress any this black Africans no. E see any progress ye timi biti omo e do almost why e koko share North Africans e pe ni atwen for yabo. Ni atwen for yabo. And then yet a club, a footballs in Kwa, even national teams, it becomes very difficult for us to beat these North Africans. And don't we watch videos of them? Don't we understudy them? Don't we devise can't
strategy
we do strategy? you bet me because Adebako me
sure.
sitting from the you know me for the touchline no me Adebako be nim says ankrofo no when they are playing with you nobody can show then they develop this antics of delayed tactics so what you say
yes
meaning pa free omo ho say ankrofo we omo di can show especially if a second half no mo lead you okay omo lead you second half obon say ball no go through kra no a that da ho said they were pre no na ni a delayed antics
okay
that's how they are made of almost style of way no in the sound of for only ni ko game mo a only say first half no come game na di ono who say who lead in the second half there they will open up and when they open up then you can be able to employ your tactics and then beat them they bia is a Black Star national team so say they be any more bar
they find it difficult
very difficult it made me worry no with Kotoko no and just so much with Kwara United name with Wydad Casablanca me dey say Wydad Casablanca no omo say oh your next you know you know Kotoko no the ombesiri the omsa bomb for so we dey say you that no and it shouldn't be so
but TJ you share the caliber of players as and Kotoko what they should be faced
of course they should be able to but sometimes lack of concentration in maybe mintimi who they are na koso but we have recruitment Kotoko so far with the experience of your friend is Kwampokunum all in the fray na Mudikusha Wydad Casablanca Kwampokunum experience because we call North African a ye pain or and he knows how these people play or their style of play. So they say we have this experience. That's why Kotoko and Timian turn such players, you know, because we will need them in Africa, Kwampoku especially. So they say we should be able to make good use of them. Not any microphone negotiation and chums are oh and a dear we dear and how my debia moyasa. Almost 1 3 4 almost near Queen and Timin Kobase. The Bako Shanko way, no more year from near Babet Nefi. Then we hope for another season. Say, Yebeji League, you know, and I say, Yebekwe Nim, and I say, Yebetoso, be second. I'm saying, me, I qualify for Africa Bio. I think, say, maybe dear, may there be out cheme bombe, me Cosco and I'm Besco, maybe out cheme bombe, now bombe. I think, say, me farm and watching. I mean, some devices strategy be a me me a dia boo be no one say ne dear say dear it's so tap on Chenia or the war and you know Kotoko should devise a way Kwara United Kotoko can beat them omo yomo to omo me ya they can beat them
okay
but with that Casablanca no omo modern with the experience coach Karim Zito on one of the Dreams FC Eko ya amokoko GD
do we hope for the best
you know with the experience no one with the experience no one I'm believing and hoping say coach Karim Zito obetime de Kotoko akona nimpo asene kane no of the Dreams FC we odi amokoko duru ya
okay you hear the chances of Bibiani Gold Stars
now it comes to Bibiani Gold Stars so see them they can no this is their first time of entering Africa. As a got of Bensu,
yes.
Omoni Sunyana better or more. Such as say, but you should take it easy. Omo coach, and I don't know, say, from Paul Manson, our yomo coach, no. Say he still will be in the helm of affairs, no the Omako Africa. But when it comes to the playing and he has the experience. What I say, he has the experience from Paul Manson. Because it's the three, no Kakotoko, Omoje, Africa Cup, so what I say. Not from Paul Maso Kaho. As a player, no, I was our experience, no. That's they say, well, be a coach, maybe any Gold Stars, no. I think say there are 1 or 2 things be a bit me employ. I be Gold Stars. So what I say, now also no. Say, are there be a thing ama other opponents and is there? You can't see so much about Gold Stars. Because this is their first time. Unlike Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and Accra House of Folk, Obetimi Enya history. I can say my friend is a House of Folk, Jane 2000, and I say Kotoko Jane 83, and you know you can have a fair idea of the team you are going to meet. But a bit difficult. say obetimi ehu the kind of team and our players are Gold Stars air building and almost Baba shy. That would be difficult for their opponents outside.
Okay.
And so they should be able to stand on it and surprise them. Obia, when it comes to football, Obia, say the only difference is that who could share opponent now man too much respect and I won't send what also. But more 90 minutes and sometimes even 90 minutes plus injury time and all that. So what I say, and you know, with the proper conditioning and framework, and there's when you get a good psychologist to psych the players up, I think say they can be able to go through and then beat JS Kabylie, right? And now almost dumb, but football there, anything can happen. So I must say.
But I say, TJ and our tenant can coach. My memory check a crana yen shimundia air bar for CAF Champions in Confederation.
Flavor, Mammy now I say once again, I ain't shy here for or more almost share Facebook Live Energy 91.1. Your Facebook like them. This is all percent or share how a program no. I see a demonstrate here now. Also, what do I by? I know say will be our tear drum Flavor and so back in Kaina on this 1 or 2 or now. The challenge CAF Champions League, CAF Confederation Cup. On the I'm watching one. I'm sorry, I'm Musa Odi na send me and. Na me hwe ya na so damn for me say wo hwe koroko ba bia o mo kofa na kamia is I say o mu tiri anyeye because se koroko awin sa games ya game o ba be ball against Kara United na possible se o win ya o ba be hia Waja Casablanca in the second preliminary round and Casablanca and demonstrated over the years. I'm here with Africa no. When it comes to football now, we are masters. Sometimes when we call CAF Champions League, no Matiaba, CAF Confederation Cup, and omo modern and no show omo record the kuta omo image ya omo de call CAF Champions League na. And as a CAF Confederation Cup na ya na no odin. So koroko new face can say new law or build the team no in a such a way say players ya no mu feel say omo mua team no omo je omo kwan ama dodo na ayede every team nim including even Babia ni Gold Stars ya wono woko ye friend say CAF Champions League no and o hwe koroko se CI no me point of view na I can say though baby omo fan is dangerous but football is a game. Who knows if you are Chelsea bet match Paris Saint-Germain. Most of us are near was saying you say in that game not Chelsea will score Paris Saint-Germain will score Chelsea. But game you know anytime the beer team see irrespective of a couple of players here why they want to encourage up to a lot of players. One to a lot of players mean Canada and players here one koroko signing apart from players ya omo ja omo kwan a omo nyina no omo kɔ no koroko players ya omo de aba no Flavor I can tell you say they can go to Africa and otumfo say tutu nana me bo odi anu mama mu wa make so investment about koroko say omo kɔ Africa na che omo nkɔ no omo san kɔ ti anim fa obetimi akɔ na ne ma gi agu but koroko akɔ Africa so many times CAF Champions League, CAF Confederation Cup, oko na waba, oko no waba. In the last 10 years, ye who Ghana team be awako, akwa sele, Dreams FC, ekoi, oko make impact. But you oko suye no, na nye bad. Because wakwa bubo other teams be to say, can say Mamelodi Sundowns mo, Arrows Bekani, any other teams omo Africa, omo no. Omo performance day in day out omo no yewu so omo no perform well endi korokoro ye we show omo well but be omo fa no so omo we ni and we all know say korokoro will perform better and good and we share CAF Champions League aye bibia ni Gold Stars
JS Kabylie
yeah
omo bonye boketua o
and I make say omo metimi aye dey sell ye ni
yes
what is omo metimi sell because ye ni ɛna me ma classical example about Chelsea Paris Saint-Germain game no ye wo na ni obi anase bi wo kofi kese bi anim say flavor obe Chelsea be there one je kro be bi atre na afọ obi but I don't know dey we game
no yes
na amanfo hu say uni panyini be kuma awidiem
okay
enti ye match koroko benefit of the doubt say kono omo kwa Africa no otumfo ta omachi and omo come lawyer Safuduku Mateo no one of the platforms where all kase otumfo ma omu sika so omo fa invest o team no na omo nko sell na omo ntia Santiman ni Ghana anim the same thing happens to Bibiani Gold Stars hwe Bibiani Gold Stars investment ya omaye hwe player friend say Samson Eduku omo de no free ahanse koroko omo de na ba Emmanuel Fosuchei Sky it means say league no omo giye no kra no omo wie yo omo ja 11 couple of 11 players kwan and omo no mi say players we omo de ba ni Emmanuel Kotoko omo ni from Nations omo de na ba Berima ba Nations Emmanuel Che Basak Holy Stars and Francis Twene from Bechem United Bernard Kessie from Accra Lions and Edward Ajimai from Vision Emmanuel Ankra from Isuatraman and Kojo Bonsu from Accra Lions one oye goalkeeper and Emmanuel Boatia Jenim from Papimba GG FC from Tanzania oma tre omu shema ko Tanzania nyina akofa players about it means omo mini business na mini atije ka say omo first time omo ko Africa you do themselves how many times no one opportunity to sell wa Africa no one opportunity na ba onya no o ma wi ase nyina hu say kona okono akwaboa okobo no akwaji bibi because omo no investment amaye sika amasei amasei no omo ni say omo kwa bi and indeed baby ya no omo kono Ghana fo nyina abo ma ba so hwe baby omo beduru ye omo koya through the ranks boya be pie mu close to finals as say bia Ghana ye call 2010 World Cup na ya ball Luis Suarez Adaroma na nke ye ko ayimpo na wakwa akọchi ball hwe ye hu Morocco so okoye ono so koya ko perform so play Ghana team de bia no ye nya platform na ye nya de ye propagate good emfa mo mo se kono mo kono and now your friend say a GFA collaboration by government a couple of the sponsors I know says our issue no will allow us to deal with and a lot of things will happen say yes so almost trust almost see millions of cedis be club each club will be able to participate whether you are going to Africa or you are playing Ghana Premier League or MTN Cup you will receive that money dear since can be because Concern the affair. Flavor, yeah, the Sikana ye.
all right
What you say? Enti Bibiani Gold Stars Asante Krokode. Yan we show mu we. Sebi obianu a wode ne sa banku meche ni fie kwan.
okay
Enti media si.
me dan say esme edu abapa awia no mienu ho energy sports fanatic kunya so yede ba no miensa na dwumadie no adaroma ye sori so na afi dwumadie ho no yede ama atiefo nya tije na me na wo nche na yenhwe onsenra CAF at the ranking by na ohwe bia na media ma ewa ene bia dream says wa it tells you say Ghana football no first time kra no your club nim because ohwe bia dudie ma asante koroko na asofu kwada mo mma ye football no kwofo ana sen na akuduru
simple fever your football no is on declining tiba form say when it comes to Africa now ranking Kotoko, and it has these traditional teams. They are nowhere to be found. Okay? Now Dreams FC now no any media mamokobo muhumade. Omoda saying 26 and 51st. A child said there's something wrong. And you should send a signal to the football people. Say all is not well.
okay
With Ghana football. And they should try as much as possible to make amends, so that say it is not hopeless situation. So that say any hopeless situation say Ghana football we have a drone ye so but ranking yeah abai I should and the football people should see it as a wake up call. Say almost 30 into 2 money me a day na atosini a day na agye agu ɛdɛn na atɔkyema so ɔte aseɛ na yɛmfa nneɛma ntutututu yie so ɔte aseɛ saa ranking yɛ abɛn
because very sad say Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko and House of Folk yɛbɛ ranking na over 70 plus kura yɛnim
kyɛ sɛ yɛni
and the first one to first 10 yɛnim but tomiri bi na House of Folk yɛ kan word a yɛtɔ so 3
of course and it should tell you say all is not well bibi atɔkyema wɔ baabi
yɛ football yɛte time bomb so ana
oh time bomb there is an understatement o just say so can say is an understatement so hem say bibi yɛte no yɛto baako ɛna ɛte akonnwa no so a yɛhwia yɛto akonnwa ama because we hear these teams a ɔmo ahuri di kan from Africa ɔmo ahuri di kan a tete no na yɛbɔ kɔtɔkɔ ni has din a no mo pɛ baabi atete in fact teams bi wɔ kora na they were not in existence so ɔte aseɛ na anu yia ɛnso esan sɛ yɛntoto yɛ nneɛma yie nneɛma yɛ nneɛma sisi yie no nti ama asɛ nneɛma ɛɛgyigu but Flavour adeɛ baako a mpempii no ɛyɛ ana Ghana football ana yɛ clubs no mehu sɛ tosin wɔ mo no sɛ Flavour sɛbe yɛkɔ school na sɛ woyɛ adeɛ a anaa memeyɛ adeɛ a bibia nsi kwan sɛ wobɛba ka sɛ o ebi atije anaa maba sɛ o Flavour meba na wakyerɛ me mass
okay
what am I say because maths no ebi am tosin wo me good wo English but me tosin wo maths nti me sɛ wo aboa me maths me hu sɛ wo yɛ good wo ye hu sɛ abrofo no ɔmo timi tutu nneɛma yie ɛma mo clubs no timi konkan ade nti na we shouldn't send people out there to understudy them to learn certain things from them and then we come and then implement them here I didn't see a kwan esika no I don't think say esika na ya ade nyina but nneɛma ni bi wɔ hɔ no mo a bibi fa training kits ɛne nneɛma a be training ne ade I don't think say Ghanaian clubs they can't afford it. They can afford it. A team like Kotoko and Hearts of Folk, one thing can't me say when it comes to getting a better playing pitch and then some football equipment to train with, no, they can't afford it. They can afford it. So they say, name me who dear ato sini ye the taria na why titi uni Kotoko any heart. Taria na why but who do any better form so ye paria dia e bibia Kotoko ne has gina omo na so no e boy Black Stars no it didn't happen for menka say omo ye ne sa no no mo to other teams na jeje mu onye sa na meka no nemum as a holistic way no omo mo teams no so they say me de say ya GF no initiate some moves we are it any e be ba ho so it must say but ni nyina mu no baby a Kotoko ne has almost that is say of FIFA rank no and say from 1 to 75 they are nowhere to be found which is very bad okay omo ya de kra no Dreams FC and no Koko ball no more dey no or 26th position made them mother say 51st position so they say and the GFA and no 19 na ama ayi third term sem wa ekoso another topic for another time so they say minim say ba me say beba so but I say yentimi to ye na ye hu Kotoko anonfa kranshim de bia na ye tiba de bia na ye tiba from sa enyema wan pose next season okra bia sa 26 in 51st positions okra no e bia hwe ba bia okra ye hu ye so that it shouldn't be so
enkoyi kura
enkoyi nti affect the national team no a team bia bit is Madagascar be Ghana they feel so pompous say I mean obia no mutimi ba no mbabe e ba be ne e be twe ne tan kakane no mti Ghana dia no pe bia ate mo petokro bia bawuram why I didn't think akoba ne sa nti no I think say it is not too late we should come back to the drawing board, especially with this FIFA CAF ranking about today. Ni entrance, ni entutu ni emeye, ya tutu ni emeye, ni sheshe ni emeye. I think by next 2-3 seasons, no, yeah, can football clubs are omoye good and as omoye a force to reckon with when it comes to Africa. Ghanaian clubs can be also mentioned. That's what I must say. Yeah.
But I say TJ and then come and so etimidiabano. Coach, your clubs, you know, we share a quantity so that not TJ can. Na ye kan kotokone house mu gina so na ye kan obi hia kotokone house na okura usuru say obi hia sa team so but akwese in the recent year eno man koyi mfama yen ranking ba ye obi adrum service ba obi media man so da na kotokone house kura first 10 obi enim up to 70 going kotokone house obi enim e football no uni say ye kofom to the extent say do pempenso ya na coach
Flavor once again my now was na unse de bia ye ka ye ji penyina otena fie ma mofra we na nka na ye ka na nkwanrefo aka ho bi ezi catch Edwin Simon Okreku ezi yeso omu be change omu law no se be 2 times akọ 3 sa na ye tete right good ezi na football na enye yi no and de bia ye ka ye be ka history near the remind your listeners any your TF4 time a lawyer kwasi nyantachi baby obi ama menchia no de bia mebo ne din aka asem kwasi nyantachi nye kura no Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo founding member for New Patriotic Party and as a SGFA president de bia woka ene no woka na se bi yemu bi no ya mehu no niema bi a no oye dey oye nti yempese yebe ma na kasa Dr. Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo ni lawyer kwasi nyantachi took the battle no from Nyaho Tamaklo from in 2005 right 2005 ana lawyer kwasi nyantachi bae ana ono suri bae ya ana fofia ntroata ana expose bae in 2018 one year football no the essay na TJ kan say mbi say kan say Ghana Premier League no ye Blasters no ye no kre because we 2005 ba most of Ghanaian players no munya kwan dey ewura Blaster nim omo bo Ghana Premier League no not foreigners yo foreigners e bi a 3-4 bi near the omo be from even just ended World Cup any can say African Cup of Nations born a chira ya Cote d'Ivoire hai yenko South Africa players foreign players ya no omu bo team nu omu wo South Africa omu squad nu they are not up to 5 players all of them are local base and then Melody Sanders na CAF Champions League and he is performing well I tell you say local scene here ya Blaster no sell Kwasi nyantachi time no or try so be create avenue bi e ama local players no ubonze o wa na local players 5 bi aba at least 2 bi no ma start na a 50 bench do over case any time no onya bibia right obia one short for when it comes any job what the person has been assigned to do or to do what I say so lawyer Kwasi nyantachi time no we can have a lot of and 2009 constituency came in 2005 in 4 years later we won under 20 because of you built from local base because that time no na korokomo ne your friend say has a folk mo any one more bibi can say Blekum Chelsea ni bechemu Arsenal Blekum Arsenal mo no amu gina mo na so amu no league ni attractive even though damn no na kwa Africa obeka say na ye ntimi perform well but at least ye ntimi ko yanim ema yeso ye boye DB say Ghana team ni na duru e bia semi final quarter final for e bia CAF Champions League or CAF Confederation Cup ene ye payase na ye hunu hwe ye payase ye hunu hwe because ye football na tonsom na no omako akohia so omo hwe ama ye football na ye dey abayi hwe babia e kan ze Dreams FC kodaye babia Dreams FC ekodaye no na it was clear he said Dreams FC performance e ko demonstrate here in the last time onya opportunity ekwa African ene na man koda ho enka Ghana menya so senka we get a team bia nko be kwa koda ho kura mpo koroko ne house nyina hwebuada ayedin koroko ekofa player a season no okọ because consistency ni no and the guy ya oje Ghana Premier League goalkeeper last season oje for Brekum Chelsea.
Amankuna.
Yes, Steven Amankuna. And this season was maintaining waje sa player way sa offer bi ba se na e good the Brekum Chelsea will leave him, but if say they pay him and pay the other players they will can keep the players to maintain the quality of our league. But you will say sikafia bi ba ya do mo jai because player bi ball ni etua ne ka a month 10,000 or family or yere or ba or tua school fees mika say o tua dan ka enti say de omo ko hia na no omo hwe no so omo behwe say your league na be ko omo press sponsors na your friends a flavor and you believe say your league no say sponsors we wanna play team bi kura no e ko for loan for bank akoto player onsuro because you know say some sponsors will pay that loan for that ABS kana okoji wo bank no so say technically your team na empany for no mo da no the football people ne can say so ko GFA hono no ye be hira o mo say sa na no 31st year o ko July o ko hia yi na o mo hwe say o me atoto niam and we are so excited to see somebody like my majority leader Mahama Yariga, double as MP for Boku Central, Kofi Adams as sports minister, and a whole you can say chief of staff. He was on that program. Now me a shock. I took my time and watch. People say ABA on program and here and cut. Or can say be no come minimum wages be so Ghana Premier League clubs no whether say from obi agi league na na say wanje o twato o ko relegation kura na o mehwe to o say kan so omo be say clubs no be attractive 3 or can say they are going to bring sponsorship and partnership so these are the ways ya me monitor no me pick here so enne no o maka no nya hwebuada asem no omo be and we are coming here to remind them every single time you bring your opportunity to come and sit here. Yeah, metina on so be so because some Melody Sanders no omo bro. Say omo your friend is omo ona no na CAF president.
Yes.
Patrick Musembi. What you say?
Patrick Musepe.
Musepe, thank you for correction. So it means say omo build me. Say so the same thing lawyer Kwesi Nyanchachi but we are no ofro kono. Nanka enye obi se bi person minkumunya enka lawyer Kwesi Nyanchachi mika se enka bia o FIFA enka bia ne na ni team wa stars mo no enka ye ka African teams wo mo so age CAF Champions League and CAF Confederation 6 years ye anase 7 years ni dia na football after size position na buy asesa o ye benya no mlajeju committee Dr. Kofi Amwa Dankoku Yeboa and omo squad no omo buy nothing tournament ye kwa ni akwate ato group say ayi boss one amo ne buajabuti mu na mo hyehyeye ye blaster ni nye enti flavor me de manu sie no enhiamu omu ko hia ase e behwe se ye league ni ya enka e bia ye teams ha asemo ani Bechem United mo ni Brekum can say Brekum Chelsea mo ne other teams na omo perform we hu se omo no de this time no omo standard no omo duru e bia Melody Sanders RS Bekani waja Casablanca mo any Al Hilal no what I say so some teams when you say ye do compare to the standard ya leadership of our you can say ye GFA no and be proactive upper sponsors aba na de bia no o ma tiwe keep players ama consistency na aba say me cast na mankona de no enti ye be sere omo say ye team bi and I believe say project we omo aye de o ma start no so omo de osie yo no omo per sponsors ba ye omo betimi atua players ne ka they can keep quality players in our league no omo here stadiums na bi mu bobo pitches and let me use this opportunity to commend John Peter Mau, former MP for Hohoi. Hohoi United. The last time I saw some, can say, a short video from Omo picture, it's so unprecedented. Overwhelming. And the man is doing massive job for Hohoi United. And he is the owner for Hohoi United. so those people are and you say yeah better I can ask them will be stabbono now or yeah dear crana because all were united so the Equa Africa next season or Timiji League and I say or James Africa no Timiko Africa Omo why Casablanca Mone average Becani Mune Mamelodi San Omuko Vota Regional it will boot the business.
Okay Mate coach my phone kakra so na menko tije oni ni nkomo wo hwe akere be na kasima miensa na no mienu abapam na ka sima aduansa na no miensa bona adwumade ni pempen so no ye de asi energy sports far ene waso gusua uti no tije mama menchipu in na yenhwe ayi kakra for Henry Chung de nkomo be di aba de woka nyina ne se sisi ya no hwe se de legs ne kona wo se press e wo mu no ye hwe ni timi twom kayi na omo so ehu de kon de ba ye mo which one say some to first eba Cameroon obeyebi sana no ebo mo Cameroon one say clubs no and legs no emu ye de because a very difficult so for Cameroon player na kwa outside and no bo mo national team no ne gina na so sisi but I say ono no entanta kakra na eba between efe no ne no marketing but all the same no na a good initiative for
of course
Kusafaf say won't introduce us adie no for me ye bi Ghana be boana
Flavor say a very good initiative but my main starting finish says no NDC manifesto some bombe chair players car.
Yes,
you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
It was NDC initiative and a GFA initiative.
For now, GFA na initiatives are the say sa basso.
But NDC
basso anka
a true emergency so NDC na true emergency. So.
Okay, all the same.
Yeah, okay. Well, Maminya sana the main starting free say a good initiative. On say player exodus no to outside no. I'm say ya doso enya na ehu enya na ehu that wet no ebi mu kokra ebi mu kofa desert so ena de kro ye nti wo mo nka mo hu ana akopie Europe I mean you see bra pate ya for instance so that's here pato pate akwa fa so de kopie Spain no kind of story no I didn't nobody heard of it the tea and is a boom player be free a unity wo on be Thomas Partey. So that's it. And the players nebi wo kra mo kwa yente wo mo nka. Ebi mo kwa to the state wo mo about 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th divisions. Salary no enye but or the compare Ghana there no to say oh the toto ho a and I'm go find sa. And the say GFA and whoever brought up this initiative no. So much to implement here. I think it will go a long way to help.
Okay. I remember prayer zeros no.
Of course, players no and pray fine. Players so the ultimate see who quiet.
Okay.
And it will be there.
But say be a good deal by there.
It's a good deal but and a player no be trying I am matured.
Okay.
There are different between say old pop it up and boom or outside. And there's a difference another deal also is that say player no but transition where matured you gain the experience so just say
okay
and son na wako outside so that because players need be hon kwa omo go outside they can't even sign a contract they don't know what goes into a contract excuse me and you know say otra say na say o mature locally and sana wako amanone I think say beboa the hon mo no kodru amanone na or baby ania enyana de foforo because he's already into it na obi a prayer of free o division 2 akatuane nye offer bi aba we say oh we be kwa metia okokodru almost we need to town our contract we work you can't even read and write.
Yes,
that is why it is also important say players no at least on benya basic illiterate and maybe
for any share no do you think senka a range from ahin to ahin na better
I know the me name Ihawa nipa no a or the initiative I don't know where they are going to get the money from.
You know say positively your players no more struggle with this situation.
No.
It wait suggest.
It will suggest
yes
amount
and,
yeah.
Yes.
No, I think that no player in a local league should be paid less than 15,000 Ghana cedis.
sika ne yɛsɛn
This is kind of 150 million.
150
Of
million a
course,
month.
a month.
okay
Ultimately, yeah. If really you
no,
mean business,
ɛno yɛ ɛna ɛsi ba saa na club administrators no so ɛwɔ sɛ wa wuntim no opɛ obi tena
I mean, intimate me they can't ba hɔ de ba be we say nti saa we no na ɛba saa nti clubs no ɛyɛ aban no na GFA ɛna ɛbɛ fande wɔn mo anaasɛ club no na ɔmba kɔkɔtɔn tomatoes akɔtɔn pure water ayɛ ɛde ba betua saa aka no. I just want to know.
Okay.
Because say saa we nya beto dwa na we read and we hu ba bia. France ni be free aba. So that say Goldfields never sponsor o say one ni ehu. So that say club no anso na ban de be hye mo kon say okay, muntua players ne ka every season bia no e mama amount to say na mo so go pay say into so and fantua players ne ka that we know. Until then, let's hold on. A good idea na aba no. But you wait, you hold on. You should hold our fire and wait. Near who a kwanya on Befasua or meet me at Chiasa.
because so suggest say 150 million for month for
Yes,
each player.
Mimi
The
dear.
players and also 18 clubs in a
Of course,
very
because
very difficult for them to pay.
it will be very difficult. Me imagine
Want to sum from Kakra.
Already, it power.
No, good.
Flavor. Good say it be abakasi and so, but me dear. Was the best players in the car? Ye memoir.
Yes.
Okay, those days, yeah, fair and some money with the
Yes, for me,
they
for
played
me, if says a players, a book clubs in the chart, a bit more my national team.
Of course,
but
and then no be attractive before to the stadium.
Sikaben will be to a player in the car, or be to Marcus or Bolleg in Archer.
It's all about sponsorship.
Okay.
Yeah, you're paying for mutu to coin. Mutu coin go here born get contacts. Flavor. Get contact with the big companies in a any for emerge.
Okay.
Yeah. Now mo invite you mo. GFA, I don't think say BBA now tournament be now call no church champion for no about say. Ah, they are big business outside. So they say into who now beton so you kasapa efa what your friend is saying local near manual we wa no and no na be mani pa ne ko adon de sika be hyem abrofo abroche no businesses wo ho a almost kapao as how 150 15,000 Ghana cedis here may suggest you
All right.
betimi atua man abro so that say
that's-
local league no attractive now for Coast Stadium and no get the needed revenue out of the year local win why not they can do it.
Okay. Me da se tima aduasa enan ba pawia no mi no energy sports farm and awutie wo energy 91.1 egusu atinkunya so ene de agropoma so nsem mu mpensempense mu no etime ede ema wo se wutie ya ema wi mfi se memenda bia ebo donko a ene tenasna afi dwumade no ye de ebro na no miensa ya sole so ye frame Joseph Asante Frere Crucial mitram ede ama Mickey de General TJ and our tenant cano and citizen coach and so our technician on duty Mr. Samuel Opokuono and I signed live on Facebook live on YouTube nti semi pacho baby with me as search engine wa na wabo energy 91.1 na fi wako search engine obi say them live na fi o de o comment e de aba e be gemre na fi ya to ape afamframa mu hu de ko ene de ba ene awie ensem ne brobro so a ensem pempen so no so ekonewi ya ene esa wadaroma coach yen hwe ade awi rum se e be twam nansen yen chipu in se de adua de efifo no e prese nka se the terms na sifate no be pre na no na term asifako e ba sa na yi racket automatically obesan assign ade ade ni biem ansana afefraba ya tunsi aba na Dr. Prosper Harasiado achocho for pani de ma Ghana Football Association no kasin bi wose enye omo pe clubs no e na say omuntimi toa so coach se na hunu
okay you know mama na wase biem na yi kai mama clear way on NDC policy document on sports the na TJ kai in code we graphic online omo report no 24th August 2024 we pacho in addition to construct a new studio
the
The
new
New stadium.
Yeah, the new stadium,
but,
okay.
but for me can we chip in with that now by questions one
Oh,
can
okay, but I said that there is a now say all kind about payment about players.
yes
about the government.
I know there is your loan value.
Okay.
Is loan value.
Now,
All said and done, Mami Show. All
omo-
said and done is their manifesto. They have to fulfill it.
Okay.
So Omanya, they know how to do it because so yeah, why am I gonna find your 2 foot of to Ghana for it? So just
That it, yeah.
aha. It is also Mami Unu Ada. For me, is all over you. Young Quasam so.
FIFA we can say Prosperous now do on in a year
Ochocho for penny
Ochocho for penny
Ghana.
Ghana
Secretary
Football
for
Association.
GFE. Now no ko ye luncheon no mo say Adesa
Production.
Limited. Na sa omo ko partnership. See etie omu ya ayi ye kan say PRO and I say communication director for Ghana Football Association Henry Asante Twum. Ono na ye friend say a moderator adimasa program na course no. And a lot of prominent people ko ho a and I was shocked say omantuma question krofo yi empanimfo na omulidi Ghana football no.
Adam question was saying.
Oh, now also for you can say FIFA the aba. I know say a request and I be a GFN the call. I don't have
A request
Okay.
which is the football governing body, which is the FIFA, and then they approve it. So what I say, but but
Then do it.
yes, they can go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
But Prosperous Yado Chimuche say, and no more pen say,
Oh.
first approve and go clubs no. I am a double de no. And chess fa I don't come FIFA FIFA so approve. Until yes, if na a sorry salad and the come
require.
Yes.
now omo executive committee council.
Nti say me
for GFE.
be say me bisa o is a good for say the FA should continue or not.
Why there's somebody need to come in for a competition
Why I didn't ya.
because GFA no el hono no say be enye obi apapa dia e Ghana fo nyina ye dia. E ti say I can say Jubilee House ye nyina ye dia. So everybody has entitled to, you know, go there with a good intention. Say GFA no nim say led by Ayeket Edwin Simon Ekreku. Onim say so oya de pa ana oya the football foreign support no say on for proposal enko FIFA. Ana o require no so no o ma support no. Me I don't have evidence to say omo football foreign e ka say omo support no do on fire there. Adan on for be a letter be right up bi nko no mo support no fine okọ 3 times ya eye ba ye musa no say oba ye from 2019 no up to date 6 years ni no die ene ye new asesa ye football no flavor
Yes. I know they are sensible.
Georgia Free contesting sometimes ago ye hu die si ye na say akunya to na menu mu ne ye pre campaign na ye nyina ye eye den na sebio utimi kwahye obi achi se yemfa nipa asem asi nko ne yen suspend no na election ni wi anza na ye betena ase adi na asem no and omo ye executive committee member Macado ono ye vice president Dr. Brand Yabi I think say ma hu no obi na Mr. Kingsley o say Frederick Champo Frederick Nana Safu Oduro Dr. Gift Oware Mensa Eugene Noble Amono these are the executive council committee mo GFA wonum and don't forget Randia bi team so almost team for football for na ya Randia bi akra kan say Heart of Lions ana mebo agen flavor
Heart of Lions.
Macado na oye vice president mi new team o ana doctor friends Dr. Gift Oware I know so o my team but the team na didn't escape me
Bury this.
Bell thank you for that so yetimi say sa 6 members we mu no omo na catch the cat because I know sir all of them are involved in football.
Okay, it's for me, you know, a possible and say it's good second better also.
No dear, by me to me dear. I was somebody came in to contest cat. Not cat who said you man all here no. There is challenges.
Okay, Mate. TJ, my own chain.
Yeah, Flavor. Yeah, in my opinion, no. I think say Kirk shouldn't be this person to do that. If anything, name FIFA, almost CSA FIFA, I'm go ahead and say, "I'm going to sign, I'm going to term no."
Okay.
So, Obe can say, club no na demand and a club no na able to money say you should go for another third term. I know they kasa. Sometimes you hear even from these politicians okay say oh me dem pominye ready me man for na say me nko number support when they kasa clubs ben na kai o say ketokreku onye bibia extraordinary. I mean for 8 years I dream be what team abeso implement bia why implement we get I can 2 years more to go and anya saka ket be 2 years more to go so that say enti ede ben na wo a wontimi enye ana aka opese wo ye ede ben extraordinary so what I say enti ket de onya adwuma me hu say be ma be ye bi wa me nia you can't do everything what I say
it's about time say enkelson kokono bi
onkono bi mra I believe in new ideas so people from far fresh ideas of course 8 years am 8 years de ben na do na the old team why
okay but I say tije ne be ba sem foforo so sima aduasa aduanan miensa abo ampa awia no me no energy sports far na tinkunya so ye de ba wadaro ma oko Facebook a oko search engine wa na wa search energy 91.1 no benya live sanso na oko YouTube din so besa enya live na dwumadi ni wa fa ne ho ana famframum so a eno an so obekọ wireless no ho now they are to 91.1 e digital obenya na so dwumadi ni so watimi atie Facebook me pacho message aba we o say friend Kobe Jones I say watching you live from Sefi Contombra. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. Liverpool to win Premier League and Champions League this season. Fantastic. No, and the already the Kobe Jones the free Sefi Contombra and so the Abba. Today, my member on China, you didn't come kakra.
Yeah, flavor meteo.
Today, yen share Thomas Partey. The issue between the air cost rip case, you know, and the personal reason.
Yeah.
But affected football and entirely, you know, I am a go to the black footballers. They're doing Mendy, Benjamin Mendy, the iron.
Yeah.
I'm on football on the career and I style.
Yeah.
May who say party a be free side with my free.
Yeah.
But all said and done, was signed 2 years contract at Villarreal. Moving from Atletico Madrid to Arsenal back to
Villarreal, the Spanish La
Liga. No, for me, who is saying?
Yeah, I said it was some beefy, you know.
Yes.
Because Ebebuano, when it comes to even speaking of Spanish, I think he can put in 1 or 2 words. How you good entinanya na the fufro. I say was some beefy. But you know, with the situation in which Thomas Partey find himself in, no, I think it's a very difficult
situation.
Very difficult. Psychologically, no, you are not even of yourself.
Some have thick skin. It seems.
Yeah. No. Even if you have thick skin, we are nipa flavor. We are nipa. Just say me to here. I'm say me was some more court next week. But I'm imagining also. I can't even concentrate.
I didn't footballers in Kwana.
That is why, in fact, in case I posted something on Facebook.
Wallace for the BM1.
I posted something on Facebook. Say, I don't have blacks. Blacks. Why is it that? Yeah, Mayor, why? I'm more fair. What you say? No, Coach Osre. No, Team Mamincho. I'm Mayor more fair. And outside there, there are Ghanaian communities there. What you say? Some only more cause the year be say. I mean, they won't. I'm offering the amount spare wo. Or no be invited. Na fi or the or chat also. So what I say? The one more crime. Nyan say. O she broni baby kwa na hwe ni too much. Obet me report to say nipa we or hwe me too much social harassment.
Yes. E what the emrano.
So what I say? Until you know this at the back of your mind. And there are presidents. Say Benjamin Mendy. Mendy dey ya working. SCC. So that's it. Inti for 2 for
one say idea to a class football people anti me and sustain on footballers no I'm a brother
it demoralize you once psychological it me affect obobo no kwana about him say the uti was say utimi ebobo no untimi money sir because you don't know when you go to court ebi kwan wa amafie
okay
after court na judge ama ruling say yemfa nkonkotum if you want to be amafie you have that at the back of your mind. It is psychological. It affects you. In Thomas Partey, the situation in which he finds himself in, and yeah, easy. So they say, and yeah, easy. But at the same time, sometimes I play these are black players. abrofo ku adan abrofo maye no masa dan ye mayi omo ye kama what you say bibia ntosin o ye mayi ho broni fita adan ya sort mase nti no is about time this and yet we say I'm praying say other black players no omo ni be da was abo
okay.
But I'm praying again say Thomas Partey obe free mo fi no dey nyansade and adesuade na ontimi nko because Spain one mo kwa no won e won so in Abrofo when they do that who do see Kenya na betwe man so at the end of the day no about back to square one both no see Kenya na answer because you hire a lawyer no so or beju ska kese because when him say we a celebrity who ska to be charge you huge sums of money so what I say omo to say asemi ya katazuma mu so na ya ni foolish case na ajegu sometime no they are not like that.
But me sure say this is not affect the career no.
I'm praying, that's what I'm praying. Say the next court no be because a court date no. It can even happen so court call me fear because you find no court.
Yes.
Yeah, it can happen. And this oh you training cry no or field no so now you train that's how I dream will be suit tomorrow. Because when you go to court, you don't know whether you come back home or not. Sana court a unity o. Who go court tomorrow? It's when it comes to criminal case and more stuff like that no. Oko ye ma me agrada we dey mesre no a me boni dey akasem na no okoko no so okwa ba fie o
Yes, ne you know me better.
yeah and so amfa okoya na ese amfa no no some straight so what I say and so e bi kwa na okoko no aboabo no aka fufuo bi krasi wo say bi am awo fufuo bi esi wo say me kwa ba bedi e so kwa no amma na fufuo na say enti no you have it easy and Thomas Partey very tough situation mo pa o I say, oh, you're training, but deep down, I didn't touch no. Okay. I'm praying. So me remember Ghana and I'm praying say he comes out of it. Now enko ebibia ebe jail term and I be finding the kid to be no tia no nya trade no concentrate on
football
because Partey still have some football in him.
Yes, he
the more Ghana football. Even this World Cup qualifiers, we need him. So they say we need him badly to get our qualification secured. So what am I say?
Okay.
Until no me bomb pie say abrofo no be good name no matter what. I'm find sika kakra bia na because masa one got tam man from fees away. Man, there was some mutual agreement between masa. For no more train some more.
Yes, because me na me make us was back for ni konkonsa.
Abrofo no mo ye way. Back where me say first one we see no sign inviting is on some. You know.
That says I contact school Oliver Twist. Now they know I feel now so
black players are so very careful. Me there. Na me pour the brofo pour them honya makono.
Lokodo kakra obeyati. All right, akasme du na fe no me nsabo na dwuma de si wo kasafidie so ene awie wadaroma energy sports fan yetin kunyamo a ye de ema we yenhwe we na afi yenhwe dwuma de mpempen so nyame adumo a ye wo double header ebo ni nyina e World Cup qualifiers the senior national soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana ejina kono September 4th and then September 8th 8th dia no yane oman de ni mali ebo Accra Sports Stadium the nation's capital Accra and ebe pem so ni be call 7th March no 4th September ye ko charge for crew na afi no e di akwakobo ye hear the chances of Black Stars say ebitimi a qualify to the Mundial 2026 World Cup ebe koso Mexico United States of America and Canada nti we dey Ghana fo nyina initiative empire bon say nyambe ya adom na afi Black Stars a qualify na yetimi abawuram na yetimi akọ na energy kra no bibia so a onabode obey adwuma kama defense na afi TJ
bibia nyame America enso nyame ye
ni na Black Stars
sanity
coach mama sha sim fru nchen here the chance of Black Stars ebitimi we need that 2 matches we na ya qualify
against Mali you come Mali ko share Mali and announce Mali omo yere omo pam omo coach no and now wa perform well and Black Star Thomas Partey in issue we no ahwe be ha no
mama kwasem so mama
yeah and Black Star issue na American because ebe hia Thomas Partey
okay
say court case say how player sometimes the bar league who the bar so me boy yeah na the commitment for the nation e wo form one you better say Ghanaian community be support Thomas Partey on legal issue o UK flavor tezi an ndi obasa na even you better ma fair ko no attend call up no down say ebia because of due to this circumstances we won't mean the Emma and Mali against Mali you call Mali eko share omu ana ye ba abetena Ghana ani omabo ezi Ghana ni yebo home I believe say qualified there ya qualify we because we share couple of players ya blaster omu coach and didi utuado odo omaba the technical team any others randia bimu oma build the team now and I believe say your game against Mali any other game I be bo whether see be call away and I see be
you call away first game with Chad yeah be fear with Mali
say ball no e flavor ball no see asesa ka Chad o be ka say ye koi enki ye kwa re ye kokun modi but e say enti sa ball na asesa enti e see be hwe say blaster ye kwa win and that is the reason why I make Thomas Partey so Thomas Partey me see game we be high
okay
yeah be high enti ye be sere say ye mfa mpai bon turn achi because not flavor TJ ka say I be before kwa wo refi dan harvest ye wi ni triu nyina tutu
o be house
enti ye be sere say Ghana community na so fufu mo
Daniel Alves the Brazil international
yeah can
no mo dem
but say Kudus are making impact over Europe of joining Tottenham
could you believe say
qualify and two games at least you win one here draw one crowd 4 and no be kind of points e won na I improve but team I raise here ko I raise bo
na flavor me dey e tew hwe Chad o say team ko hwe wo mo ho because ya hwe mo Morocco ya hwe mo nti o see timi ko hye wo ma anya hwe kura no 1-0 or 2-1 o see timi ku
we a couple of squad you what this time around
I believe in them because with this qualifiers no I abobon one I'm say I'm a player saying self confidence be I think it's good going into this game no and with 3 points a lead you know we between Comoros no who say ebeboa man players now say we there just for the kill yankuni nkuku omuni me say o say qualify free Chad and san any Mali crab abebo o dey say your friend say coach kan no ye bo mo ho kokosho me 3 points no me I believe Blasters can do that and they done it and they done it a couple of times omo koju ho omo kokko ye about na Mali baha Mali there omo be ka say oh ya be show omo transfer me en show na twe tough game
yes
Tap give because of more Emma Yan Shomon Prenus, and they also would like to come and prove a point here. And Germany ever trying about a draw crown one. I think 4 points in 4 points about 15 or 19 points. Him so they say, but Chad game no, we should go all out. We should consider that game as a World your friend say World Cup finals and go there and beat them and get all the 3 points at stake. Ya ba no mo na ye ni Mali ni de abe mere formalities ya no mo twa na draw. I think it is okay because they would Mali with the caliber of team like Mali no they won't sit down for you to beat them home and away. Nti no mo ba twa no mo yiro mo ho a ka se Ghana de enta mo nche empre no na ko draw na nya 1 point de ko ka 3 no na e4.
Do you still believe in tactics of Utahado?
Oh, I don't, but maybe you do need there. What can you do except to support him? And I'm praying, say, or do you ever qualify? Because we can never miss the 2026 World Cup. Mexico, US, and Canada.
Absolutely.
No,
because
we cannot. We cannot.
Okay.
We cannot.
But say TJ. And then come kama and so etimi ede abano dwumade ne pempen so ne yedi sia ne sa ni enhwe wo do fumi no bi am betwe TJ
oh Mickey say the Dividian Mickey fa cheme
onam kwa so ni na kokoma de ba ba ko
fa cheme flavor and on that adwam flavor my feel said to
we be ave fine
you know me busa and I say shout out and come me angasa me bra your last one William Belcon and me and my sister ATV I'm on Sun Television Victoria Belcon dan so me che omo wie bi omo bi anya me nka omo
coach adaroma we abecha
me yɛn kyerɛ adwuma wura Jefferson me ankasa personal me head meeting one on one
I hold on about account
nti ma me nkyia no ba bia wo bia no
kaso on number
honorable Jefferson Kwame Nasaki
film
potential member of parliament for Ablekuma Central in the coming 2028 we wish him well nti ma me nkyia na me nkyia general manager Mr. Kwasi Debra ono se de bia no ba no te wan corner o mo ndi ku o yego edi o mpenasem on kasa na se wo dream na macha master alaji lotto writer was sports no fan ni agro otie abre bia e be ba betia bia
lotto writer o ma etu sure
energy sie ko hunu kwa nche ho nti ma mencha master alaji ni mpanimfo a mutie energy sports for anytime bia ye betena se bia nti media si
all right me da se no miensa na enya boa ne sansansa kasima miensa na abo ewo efia ha don hiri mienu na dwumadie no yedi ediye ewo dwumadie so adaro ma yeda wase se oginkonya na utie na otwe se ne besa ba na afi asan to so ade ama abusuafo nyina technician on duty eye Mr. Samuel Opoku na metra dwam ede mo urandin ede Mickey the General Efremi Joseph Asani Flavor Crucial oti urandin ede TJ enka na coach nso otinenka nyame adom a yebesan hia elkasafidi so ene na wotwe ema wie mfi papa abaye no aya mane nọọso enchen bone nyankopon mabru nti ebia nyankopon besan babiem obabiemu a no hwe so na ode wakosoro until we meet again assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam yakati fu nyina ena wie bye bye